Kxo, it is 7:33 in the morning. It is a Saturday morning. Got some birthdays. We're celebrating birthdays today, July 25th. The big shot birthdays, singer guitarist Bruce Woodley. He was in the Seekers. He's 78 today. Drummer Jim McCarty. He was the original drummer with the Yardbirds. He's 77. Bassist Verdine White of Earth, Wind and Fire, 69 years old today. Supermodel and the widow of David Bowie, Iman. She is 65 today. Cartoonist Ray Billingsley. He does Curtis. He is 63. Actress Ileana Douglas is 55. Actor Matt LeBlanc. He was Joy in Friends. Has a new show out there, too. I think it just got canceled. I don't know. He's 53 years old today. Local birthdays, they're coming up next.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Alfred Alvarez, Antonio Ibarra Gonzalez, Robert Cruz, Christine Mitchell, Richard Duarte Jr., David Gomez, Maritza Valencia, Bethany Keating, Lily Kaustow. We have Joshua Guzman, Alfred Thompson, Alaya Sanchez, Diane Duarte, Miguel Munguia, Patty Beebe, Tyler Gill, and Socorro Flores. Happy birthday to each and every one.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. The late Congressman John Lewis is being remembered this hour in his home state of Alabama. A service celebrating his life will get underway at Troy University. His casket has just arrived. Selma Police Chief Kento Fulford on Lewis's influence.
He paved the way for us, and I think it is my duty and my responsibility to continue in his footsteps to show people that, hey, it doesn't always have to stay the same, and everyone has to make a difference.
There will be a somber ceremony tomorrow in Selma. Correspondent Nora O'Donnell.
On Sunday, Lewis's casket will make a symbolic last trip across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama, where Lewis was beaten by police on Bloody Sunday in 1965.
Lewis was jailed dozens of times and went on to become a civil rights icon and a longtime Georgia congressman. He will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol before his funeral in Georgia next week. CBS News Special Report. I'm Cammie McCormick.
Locke Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Locke Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Locke Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says delay, distortion, and denial by Republicans is about to cause great pain to millions of Americans because federal unemployment benefits are ending.
This is deadly serious. a house is burning down in terms of the economic security of America's families, and these people are fiddling wherever they may be this weekend.
California reports a total of 440,321 coronavirus cases with 8,340 deaths. Governor Gavin Newsom announced additional protections for essential workers, pointing out that many are Latino or other minorities.
When people ask, as they often do, where are we seeing the spread? This is where we're seeing the spread. Essential workforce disproportionately represented by the Latino Latinx community.
And the oldest and tallest giraffe at the San Francisco Zoo has died at the age of 18. The giraffe named Floyd was 16 feet tall, 2,400 pounds. Mike Saucedo, California Headline News.
And your World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
At O'Reilly Auto Parts, we'll help make your auto repair, maintenance, and restoration projects easier. So when your car isn't stopping like it used to, our professional parts people will help you find the brake parts and supplies you need to do the job right the first time. Now, for a limited time, get 15% off a set of Brake Best pads and 2 rotors. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
At Walgreens, we know summer may look a little different this year. That's why we've made it easier to enjoy the moments you do make with new, safer ways to shop. Now you can shop online and pick up in our drive-thru or curbside and safely keep your summer going. This week, select Walgreens brand health and wellness products, including sun care and first aid, are buy one, get one 50% off. Walgreens. Offers valid with card while supplies last. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See Walgreens.com for details.
It's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. Latest COVID-19 update, it was released by the County Public Health Department at 11:20 yesterday morning. According to the update, the death toll has increased by 3. There are now 173 deaths as a result of COVID-19. 45,224 patients have tested for the COVID-19. 8,967 have tested positive. Of those, 7,884 have recovered. There are currently 990 active cases of COVID-19 in the Imperial County. Many counties in California have been able to reopen services such as barbershops, beauty salons, and nail salons with outdoor services, but then Imperial County is not yet at that stage. Where are we when on the governor's list of criteria to move to the next stage of reopening the economy? KXO's Carol Buckley visited with Imperial County Chief Executive Officer Tony Rahotis and Environmental Health Chief Jeff Lamore, and got the answers to where we are, where we need to be, and what we need to do to get there. The interview is available as a podcast on the KXO website, kxoradio.com, also on the KXO YouTube channel. We'll have more in just a minute.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
And the Imperial County Public Health Department announced yesterday that there 3 additional mosquito pools have tested positive for St. Louis encephalitis and West Nile virus locally. The mosquito pools were collected in the city of El Centro near West Main through July 21st, and results they were also found at the area of Knopfsinger Road in Nyland. Samples were collected between July 20th through July 21st, and results were received on July 23rd. Locations in Brawley and in Imperial that had previously tested positive are now negative. So far this year, there have been no confirmed cases of human infection from either of the viruses in Imperial County. County Health Officer Dr. Stephen Monday says as temperatures increase, so do mosquito populations and disease risk, which poses a serious public health threat in the communities. Dr. Monday said with many residents at home right now under the stay-at-home orders, it's a good time to check around properties and in the yards for mosquito breeding sources and eliminate them. El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents working the Highway 111 immigration checkpoint arrested a man suspected of smuggling narcotics yesterday morning. The incident occurred at approximately 10:45 a.m. when a 51-year-old man driving a white 1998 GMC Sierra pickup approached the checkpoint. Border Patrol K-9 detection team alerted to the vehicle's engine area in the primary inspection lane. Agents directed the vehicle to enter the secondary inspection area. While in the secondary inspection, Border Patrol agents searched the engine compartment of the vehicle and discovered 4 packages hidden inside a container that was placed within the natural void. The packages were tested with a narcotics kit and yielded a positive result for the characteristics of black tar heroin. The total weight of the heroin discovered was approximately 2.25 kilograms with an estimated value of $51,750. The man, legal permanent resident originally from Mexico. The narcotics and the vehicle were all turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration. Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you never need an appointment.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. Gift-wrapped packages of methamphetamine. They were seized Thursday afternoon. At just before 4 p.m., a Border Patrol agent and his K-9 conducted a vehicle stop on a man driving a brown Toyota Tundra. The agent conducted an immigration interview, and during the interview, he conducted a K-9 sniff of the exterior of the vehicle. K-9 alerted to the vehicle. Agents searched the vehicle and found 2 large gift-wrapped presents and a large tote bag containing a total of 119 cellophane-wrapped packages. A driver and the packages were taken to the Kxo Border Patrol station for processing. All the packages tested positive for methamphetamine. Total weight of the narcotics was 135 pounds with an estimated street value of $303,750. Driver, a 34-year-old legal resident originally from Mexico. Narcotics and the vehicle were all turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration. Federal Drug Administration has first issued warnings in June of hand sanitizers that contain methanol contamination. The list has now grown to approximately 75 brands that the FDA is warning the public to avoid. According to the FDA, substantial methanol exposure can result in nausea, vomiting, headache, blurred vision, permanent blindness, seizures, coma, and permanent damage to the nervous system or even death. Consumers who have been exposed to the hand sanitizer containing methanol should seek immediate treatment, which is critical for potential reversal of toxic effects of methanol poisoning. Go to the FDA website for a list of the contaminated hand sanitizers. Smuggling meth on a bus. It was discovered Thursday morning around 10:15 a.m. A commercial passenger bus drove up to the Highway 86 Border Patrol checkpoint. Agents referred the bus to the secondary inspection area so they could inspect the passengers. One passenger produced a birth certificate from Nevada but did not have a photo identification. The man and his belongings were escorted off the bus to verify his identity. During questioning, agents were given consent to search the man man's backpack. Border Patrol K-9 detection team alerted to the backpack. During the search, agents found 2 packages wrapped in tape hidden inside the liner of the backpack. Substance in the packages tested positive for methamphetamine. The 2 packages weighed 3.14 pounds. Street value of the meth was estimated at $7,065. The 41-year-old man, determined to be a U.S. citizen, and the narcotics were all turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration. We've got your weather coming up next.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 104 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 77. National Weather Service says southwest Arizona and southeast California will remain mostly dry as the moisture remains farther east. Temperatures will undergo a warming trend to above normal values early next week. Weather forecast for today, calling for sunny skies, highs right near 106. Winds will be calm throughout the day. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 79. South wind at around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 108. South to southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 81. West to southwest wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny and hot on Monday, highs right near 111. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 81 degrees, 45% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Westmoreland and Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And in sports this morning, Major League Baseball scoreboard, it was the second day of the season, the 60-day season. The Mets beat the Braves 1-0. It was the Reds over the Tigers 7-1. Blue Jays got by the Rays 6-4. Cubs beat the Brewers 3-0. Marlins over the Phillies 5-2. Cleveland defeated the Royals of Kansas City 2-0. Red Sox over the Orioles 13-2. Rangers got by the Rockies 1-0. Twins over the White Sox 10-5. Cardinals beat the Pirates 5-4. Astros over the Mariners 8-2. The Padres won. They beat the Diamondbacks 7-2. Dodgers over the Giants, all over the Giants 9-1. And the Athletics defeated the Angels in overtime. 10 innings. They went 10 innings. And the first Major League game with the new unpopular extra inning rule with the automatic runner. Athletics hit a grand slam home run in the 10th inning, beat the Angels 7-3. That's the baseball scoreboard. We'll have more in just a minute.
The City of El Centro is proud to help El Centro small businesses battle the spread of COVID-19 virus with free infrared thermometers. Eligible businesses are those located within the city limits with a storefront or child care location and a valid city business license. To claim a free infrared thermometer, visit the El Centro Fire Department Station 3 on Waterman Avenue across from Tractor Supply. Some restrictions on eligibility do apply, and the thermometers are distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. Paid for by CARES Act funding through the city's CDBG program.
And in golf, Michael Thompson and Richie Werenski maintained their momentum at the 3M Open. Tony Finau, fresh off a caddy change, put himself in prime position right behind the leaders at the halfway point of the second-year tournament. Thompson and Werenski topped the leaderboard at 12 under. Finau and Taylor Gooch climbed to within a stroke, and stars Brooks Kopke and Tommy Fleetwood. They struggled again Friday at the TPC Twin Cities. Italy's Renato Paratori, he extended his bogey-free run to 56 holes to retain a one-shot advantage after the third round of the British Masters at Close House in Northumberland on Friday. They're moving into the final round now. He's atop the leaderboard. Tiger Woods, he's going to skip next week's WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational, opting to go into a PGA Championship, having played just one event in the PGA Tour's revised schedule. And in tennis, 2 Grand Slam champions, a finalist from last year's French Open, and a handful of top 20 players, they're all going to be among the entrants at the Palermo Open in Italy. And in football, Washington quarterback Alex Smith, who suffered a devastating tibia and fibula fracture in 2018, has received clearance from his surgical team to return to full football activity. And going back to baseball, from All-Star MVP to ace, and Shane Bieber is only getting better. Bieber struck out 18 over 6 scoreless innings in a historic outing as the Cleveland Indians beat the Kansas City Royals 2-0 in their delayed home opener on Friday night. Zion Williamson, the rookie, the Pelicans rookie, he returned to the NBA campus on Friday after a family matter. He is now in quarantine before he can start playing again. Kansas City Chiefs offensive lineman Laurent Tardif, he has opted out of the 2020 season. He wrote on social media, becoming the first NFL player to publicly say that he will not be playing this year. And DJ Fluker, a veteran offensive lineman for the Baltimore Ravens, allegedly was the victim of a domestic assault earlier this month. His wife hit him in the face during an argument. Fluker called police and the wife went to jail. There you go. That's a look at sports. We got your financial news and weather coming up.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for your financial news and weather, brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. U.S. stocks closed lower Friday as the technology-heavy NASDAQ composite notched its first back-to-back decline since mid-May, while investors fretted about rising Sino-American tensions and a lack of progress on another fiscal stimulus bill in Washington. Rising coronavirus cases in 40 American states are also limiting businesses and consumer activity and threatening the economic recovery. Dow Jones Industrial Average declined 182.44 points, or 0.7%, to close at 26,469.89. S&P 500 Index gave up 20.03 points, or 0.6%, closing at 3,215.63, and the NASDAQ Composite Index fell 98.24 points, or 0.9%, to close at 10,363.18. For the week, Dow ended at 0.8% lower. S&P 500 had a decline of 0.3%. NASDAQ lost 1.3%. NASDAQ 100 skidded 1.5% for the week. And the Russell 2000, which tracks smaller companies, finished at 0.4%. We got your weather coming up.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yesterday, 104 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 77. National Weather Service says southwest Arizona and southeast California will remain mostly dry as the moisture remains farther east. Temperatures will undergo a warming trend to above normal values early next week. Weather forecast for today, calling for sunny skies, highs right near 106. Winds will be calm throughout the day. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 79. South wind at around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 108. South to southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 81. West to southwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny and hot on Monday, highs right near 111. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. And your financial news and weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When the drains don't work, they do.
Dippy Duck wants to remind everyone to stay active, play safe, and be cool this summer. Even if you don't have access to a swimming pool, there are plenty of other ways to cool off without going near canals. To play it safe, please remember Dippy Duck's rules. Never swim in a canal, never play near canals, and never jump into a canal. If you see someone fall in, get help or call 911. If something drops in accidentally, let it go. Things can always be replaced, but your life can't. Just stay away, and you'll stay alive.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Cammie McCormick. Congressman John Lewis's body was transferred from Atlanta to Troy, Alabama this morning for a memorial service celebrating his life, getting underway now at the university where the civil rights icon was once denied entry. Here's correspondent Michelle Miller.
Lewis wanted to attend the then whites-only college, but the school ignored his application.
I tell you, in so many different ways, I'm honored and happy to be here. Thank you.
2 years ago, there was reconciliation as the school celebrated John Lewis Day and unveiled an historical marker.
Lewis will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol before his funeral next week in Georgia. Hannah is now the first hurricane of the season, moving in on southern Texas. KHOU-TV meteorologist Addison Green tracking the storm.
Winds sustained at 75 miles per hour, traveling to the west at 8 miles per hour, and the path does take it just toward the west-southwesterly direction over time, making a landfall as a Category 1 hurricane before it weakens as it makes its way across southern Texas and eventually into the mountains of northern Mexico.
One concern in Texas is how to shelter those who might need it during the coronavirus outbreak. Governor Greg Abbott.
COVID still exists, and we cannot allow a hurricane to lead to a COVID spreading event.
The Red Cross has been preparing.
This year, our first choice for being able to shelter people is going to be hotels. Secondly, it's going to be places like campsites and RV sites.
There is also Hurricane Douglas over the central Pacific. It's expected to move near the Hawaiian Islands this weekend. Turning to the wave of new coronavirus cases, there were 73,000 new infections nationwide on Friday. With a lot more Americans on the move, some states like Massachusetts have new rules on quarantine requirements. Governor Charlie Baker.
Every traveler coming to Massachusetts, no matter where they're from, has a responsibility to help keep COVID-19 out of the Commonwealth.
And many are still confused about the new CDC guidelines for school reopenings. Correspondent Michael George.
The Centers for Disease Control greenlit school openings this week, stressing the importance of in-person instruction, but encouraging social distancing and keeping the same teachers and students together in groups called pods to contain possible outbreaks. But language like teach and reinforce use of cloth face coverings, written in May, are now labeled recommendations. And it doesn't detail when an outbreak should trigger a shutdown.
The extra $600 in unemployment benefits expires today for millions of jobless Americans. Lawmakers scrambled yesterday to put the finishing touches on a bill they could not reach a deal. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
Think Black Friday only comes once a year? Think again, because JCPenney's having Black Friday in July. Thursday through Sunday, shop thousands of items on sale. Select Exertion activewear for the family starts at $7.99. And select Junior shorts start at just $16.99. Plus, Home Expressions bath towels are $4.99. Save an extra 25% with coupon. On the go, choose contact-free curbside pickup. The days are getting hotter, and so are the savings. JCPenney. Offers valid 7/23 to 7/26. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Cooking at home. Presented by The Home Depot. Baking may require exact measurements. But when it comes to cooking, Rachel Ray says, don't stress.
I never measure anything. I just don't. Marcella Hazan said it best. She said measuring to a cook is like putting a bird in a cage.
The Home Depot is here to help. Visit homedepot.com or download our app to find the essential products you need. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Sunday marks 30 years since the Americans with Disabilities Act became law. It bans discrimination based on disability and requires certain physical accommodations.
It really had a very broad goal, which was to eliminate discrimination against people with disabilities in virtually all facets of American life.
Claire Pastore at the University of Southern California says there is one area of modern life it doesn't address.
Accessibility requirements for websites. Websites didn't exist and weren't envisioned in 1990 when the law was passed, so they aren't specifically addressed. And that means things like closed caption for the deaf, or ability to change website, font and typeface for people who have vision impairment.
Disability rights advocates say they're still working on improving other areas of accessibility, including air travel. I'm Cammie McCormick, CBS News.
Do you know you might be overpaying for your Medicare supplement plan? Do you get lost in an alphabet maze of plans like A, B, C, D, and G, F? Would you like help getting out of the maze and finding the very best plan for you? We are experienced Medigap agents at Health IQ, and we are on a mission to give people like you fair and square Medigap rates. Health IQ is the only insurance agency that rewards seniors proactively working on their health, like eating right and exercising. You don't have to be an athlete to save money. We reward healthy lifestyles of all kinds. Do you take your vitamins and supplements? Do you stay active and in the know about things that impact your health? If so, you can save money with Health IQ. Let us help you take care of your Medicare supplement needs. To see if you qualify for exclusive savings on Medicare supplement insurance, go to healthiq.com/Medigap. To start saving, go to healthiq.com/Medigap. That's HEALTHIQ.com/MEDIGAP.
Health IQ is an agency offering plans from different insurance carriers. No government or Medicare affiliation. Coverage and special rates not available in all counties or cases.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
We're just trying to entertain people, and morality's just gonna get in the way.
AM 1230.
That's hilarious.
KXO.
1230.